Hi guys, welcome back to Income Grinders. This is Eric. Today's video is about how to set goals. Let's get started. So, when working with goals, there are a few obvious benefits that you will get by even thinking about setting goals. And in my opinion, one of the benefits of having goals is it's possible to track your progress when you're working with different stuff, when you want to get things done. The other thing is that, for me at least, it gives me some kind of momentum to have both short-term goals and long-term goals, and so working with them gives me some kind of force to go forward. As well as, of course, as a side effect of these two things, it keeps me motivated to have things to work for and look to strive for reaching. Now, are there any risks or drawbacks from setting goals and working with goals? There could be, depending on what kind of person you are, and all these pros and cons and how to work with goals are very individual, of course, depending what kind of person you are and the context and your current life situation and all that. So some people, they feel bad when they're not making their goals, of course, and some people can feel a bit helpless because it's hard to reach goals. You have set them too high, or you're not in control or whatever of the circumstances. So all this might be very stressful and sort of have the opposite positive effect that you're actually looking for when working with goals. Now, the way I see it and the way I think I have solved, or the way I want to work with goals, it's to only set goals that I have some possibility to affect myself, so I don't set goals that are out of my control. Because if you don't have control of your goals, it might become very frustrating. So aim for, in my opinion, to only set goals that you are somewhat in control of. Now, let's give some examples of what I would consider to be bad goals that you should avoid this type of goal setting. For example, if you're active in the stock market, or if you're just like an average person saving some money on the stock market, a bad goal for me would be to say that during 2021, I would like to make $500 profit from stocks. Or if you're working with writing blogs, creating blogs and that kind of stuff, web pages in general, one bad goal for me would be I want to get 1,000 daily visitors on my blog within the next 6 months, for example. For me, that's not a good goal. I will sort of explain why shortly. A third example of a, in my opinion, bad goal would be to say that I want to make $1,000 in profit every month from my passive income streams during this year. That's, in my opinion, not a very good goal to work with. So the reason for this is above goals that I sort of mentioned are goals you cannot directly influence if you're able to reach them. It's not in your hands to reach them. So therefore they could make you feel bad or get stressed while you're working to reach these goals. So instead, I will give the sort of better goals, or good goals, or ambitions, or however you want to call them. So for example, for a stock market goal, I would say, just like an example, like a goal could be like, during this year, my goal is to be invested. I want to have invested $1,000 during this year. And part goals could be, for every month, my goal is to invest $100 at the best of my knowledge in the stock market. Then that I can sort of control how much money I put in. I can control how much revenue or how much profit I will make from these investments. Another goal, for example, in the blog area, could be that my goal is to publish 50 new articles on my affiliate websites during the first 6 months of this year. And as a revenue goal, or like on contrary to actually having a revenue goal in passive income streams, my goal could be I want to actively work at least 4 hours per week on building and improving my passive income streams during this year. that I can control. I can somewhat control, at least, to put in these 4 hours of work. I cannot control how much money that will give me at all, but I can control somewhat how much effort I put in. So that's what I mean with having good goals and bad goals. And another point with a goal that is good is it's easy to measure and it's easy to control. Now, of course, we want to have stuff to look forward to that we can celebrate. So that's what I would like to, that's why I am working with milestones as well as goals. And for me, they are totally different, but they are really good to have both of them. So a milestone for me is what many people would call a goal. For example, for me, a milestone would be, or for others, could be a goal. For example, a goal that many people are calling a goal would be, I'm going to lose 10 kilograms of weight. That is a milestone for me, because I cannot control that. Or another goal could be, I'm going to make, like we said before, a specific amount of US dollars profit from stocks this year. Or I'm going to be able to run 10 kilometers below 50 minutes sometime during this year. These are, for me, milestones that you can reach if you actively work on your goals. So for me, I have eyes on milestones, but I work with goals. Okay? So just to give some examples or some guidelines on how I personally work with goals and milestones. So I like to set both short-term goals. Actually, most of my goals are short-term because I want to sort of have something realistic to work with and to sort of be able to control. So, for example, short-term goal, I will save and invest a specific amount of money per month for some period of time. I want to publish 5 articles on my blog per month, or 10 or 20, depending on the current situation. Or, for example, a short-term goal could be, this month I will work a specific amount of hours per week building and improving my passive income streams. So if I have a stressful month ahead, I would say I will work 30 minutes per week or 2 hours, depending. It all depends on the current situation. And then when I set that goal for that month, I really try to keep that going. And so I'll both set long-term and short-term milestones, and because I think having many milestones keep you focused and sort of make them visible and make them and try to celebrate them. So, for example, an example of a milestone that you could celebrate is to say that, wow, I just made my first $50 in profit from stocks. I just reached $50 profit from stocks. Could be a good thing to celebrate if you're new in the stock market. Or like this, yeah, I just had my first day with 100 unique visitors on my blog. That is a great milestone to celebrate if you have started a blog and you've been working with the goal of putting in effort, a specific kind of effort per day or per week. And then once you reach the first day with having 100 visitors, that is a good thing to celebrate. A great milestone. Or cool, I just reached $500 in affiliate income for 1 month. That is another great milestone for people having started up in affiliate marketing and actually making $500 in a single month. Once you reach those milestones, you can increase them. Once you have more room, you can sort of put more higher goals for the different period of times that you want to have goals. Another thing that I find really useful is to keep a diary and keep statistics. So if you keep a diary where you sort of write down day by day how you work with your goals, and then you keep statistics, so you can see how that work affects the statistics of and how you get in closer to the different milestones that you're having put up. And from that you will have a great database of knowledge to see how the efforts you put in affect reaching your milestones. So once you reach your milestones and have reached working with your goals, you just set new goals and you update your milestones and you keep going. Then sky is the limit. You don't need to feel stressed, you don't need to be feeling bad. you are in control and you will reach lots of success, in my opinion at least. So that's it for this video, how to work with goals and milestones, and my thoughts about how you could sort of have a mindset of working with this. And thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. If you had some good things to take away from this video, please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already done so, and I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully. Thanks for now and have a great day. Bye.